See you today. Hi, everyone. Xin chao. I'm here today to talk about blockchain, but also education and how AI come back with all of this can actually make impact and social impact particularly. So, like 2 months ago, I've met Kimiko and she told me that she wanted to organize this event. She was a bit crazy, 2 months is a short timeline. But I loved it so much that I decided to not only co-organize it, but sponsor it. So I'm glad to have all of you here, and Getlinks will be always supporting the technology ecosystem to grow. My name is Djoann Fal. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Getlinks. I'm also Forbes 30 under 30, and a big believer of how technology can solve problems in South Asia. So my company, Getlinks, is aiming build the largest technology social network for tech talents in Asia. We've been funded by Alibaba, also one of the partners of this event, and you will get to me more at the tea break, where I hope to have a chance to talk to all of you. So, Getlinks, we are essentially a social network. We have more than 500,000 technology people in Asia, talking about engineers, blockchain engineers, designers, digital marketers, product, data scientists, etc. And here are some of the events we organize, as well as some of our clients. We work with all the key unicorns, so-called, in South Asia and also China, as I just came back from Shenzhen 3 days ago. Some of our clients. Today, I think what's really interesting, and that's why we were really excited about this conference, it's the meaning of it. Can we stop talking just about technology, innovation, and can we finally talk about why we should use technologies to solve local issues? And with Getlinks, we're particularly interested into three specific sustainable goals. One is education, second one is innovation, and also reducing inequalities. And during the next 8 minutes, I'm going to share with you how Getlinks, in partnership with maybe a few of you guys in the room, can solve this education and make it free for everyone in South Asia, while enabling them to be included in the society by having higher revenues. Are you guys ready? Awesome. First, I have a question, and before I have a fact. So, within the next decade, you need to know that more than 45% of the global workforce will be adaptive. What does that mean? It means effectively that the task, the job, the salary that you get today, there's no correlation with what you've learned at school. And you've had to learn yourself the skills that you are using in your job. So, just as a quick reminder, all of you guys have learned blockchain at school. Maybe raise your hand. Right, no one, right? But all of you guys are doing blockchain today. Probably 90% of the people in this room. So you are already very adaptive because you are learning along the way. And that's what I'm talking about. So today, the world evolves at the speed of tech. And are you also learning at the speed of tech? Let's look at South Asia because that's where we're really interested. So very recently, South Asia actually reached the same level as development in terms of the technology penetration as developed market. This is a huge, huge fact, right? 2.58% of the GDP in South Asia is incredible. And these are thanks to companies like VNG in Vietnam, but also others like Grab, Gojek, etc., that start to really be creating a new market of digitization and accelerating this. A second fact is there is 100,000 people in South Asia that today work exclusively with internet-based company. 100,000, and it's predicted to be doubling in the next coming years. So can you imagine when blockchain gonna come in, and how blockchain, as one of these key technology drivers, gonna be able to impact not only those 200,000 lucky people, but much more. I'm talking about those flexible jobs that are powered by technology companies and technology efforts. Think of even an Uber driver or a Grab driver is somehow part of this industry. He's making money from this new technology industry. So how can all these skill sets that are required in the technology can be accessible for everyone and for free. This is how we can maybe think of achieving one of these sustainable goals. I want to look at that. So what if we could provide free, decentralized skills certification for everyone? For all of you who haven't graduated from blockchain, but that are actually making money and doing your job in blockchain today. How can we certify that you are relevant and certify you being a blockchain engineer? How can we certify that you have enough skills to work in this company and using this specific skill set if you haven't learned it at school? That's a big problematic. In fact, this is about helping these guys, like David. This guy is making $100,000 a year in California. He's a software engineer, but he haven't graduated from software engineering. He just learned by himself on Stack Overflow, etc. And guess what? He's making another $50,000 a year now doing blockchain because you've learned a couple of frameworks online. Did he graduate from it? No. However, he's really relevant. And actually, he's very high paid as well. Because today, being a geek, a nerd, a hacker, a blockchain hacker is actually really cool and very high paid. So how do we productize that and enable this to be recognized for any skill sets that the technology industry will need? Look at this. These are just an example of the average salaries for technology skill sets that have been designed. This is just super, super high. So how do we enable that for everyone? In fact, enabling this for everyone is maybe one of the biggest solutions to not only help people to make more money, but also increase the GDP. There is a total of $112 billion unrealized GDP per year in South Asia that is lost because the market doesn't find technology talent with the technology skill sets. $112 billion in 2020. This is huge. So with Getlinks, we've partnered with a couple of people, and we started to look at, okay, Getlinks were doing AI, and we are interested into this education problem. How could we plug this with blockchain to give every education certification for everyone? I'll skip this slide because you guys know already what is blockchain if you have listened to the last hour of conference. And I want to talk just about this. We're not talking about ICOs. Getlinks will not do an ICO, I promise you. There's too many of them, we don't want to talk about it. What we want to talk here is real blockchain certification for education. And today there's only 13 of them doing it. Meaning, even if you don't have graduation from a school, you still have a certification. So we're talking about teachers, we're talking about students, and how do we cut the middleman between the people who accredit that you are good with this skill set and or you're not. So we have looked at how in Europe the accreditation have been designed with both the government, the students, and also the school. And what we see is there are actually too many steps. Look at that. There's like 4 steps to get just a certificate on one skill. So we've looked at the blockchain technology, and we believe that we could actually reduce the middleman consequently to give a decentralized way to certificate technology skill sets to people on a very simple manner, and that will help to increase tremendously how many talents are available in South Asia to drive this technology growth. In fact, there's a couple of points that we can do, and we can talk more together. And in fact, we actually started already. So Getlinks were very strong in AI, thanks to Alibaba. We've got the chance to use the AI of Alibaba to superpower Getlinks platform. We are a real business, we're not blockchain based, but we've done a subset of it into a secret sub-brand of Getlinks to try to decentralize everything that we were doing about skill accreditation and badges with the power of the AI that we had. And this is how it looked like. We are now able to include skill test, badge, and verification into Getlinks platform to combine it into a certificate that empower people who haven't graduated to be still applying to jobs like others who have really spent a lot of money onto an education, let's say in data science, for example. So if people are certified we're able to enable them to do that. This is a very small pilot, and today I wanted to ask you for a favor. This favor is to come talk to me if you're interested into how to give access to free skill certification for everyone in South Asia. If you're interested, come talk to me at the tea break in a couple of minutes, and we'd love to explore how we can do it together. Getlinks, we're not just a platform. What we're trying to build is an economy that we call the adaptive economy. How to help talent to step up, combining community, jobs, skills, and mobility. Some of our investors are Alibaba and SIG, JobsDB, the biggest drivers of Asia technology and work economy, and they are supporting our vision. So again, looking forward to see you on the tea break, and if you have anything, really any ideas that popped up, please come and join us. Thank you.